Particularly if you live alone and have easy access to high-speed internet, resisting temptation to relapse is one of the most challenging aspects of relapse in the first year after quitting. Many people have asked me how they can stay motivated on NoFap for longer periods of time. And the answer is not so simple. It is your internal motivation that drives you to better every day. But if you stop employing that drive, you will relapse. You can get the most out of NoFap and reduce your risk of relapse by implementing these strategies. After a few days of NoFap, your mind will start to pull some tricky tricks on you, but you must fight back. When our brain is deprived of the neurotransmitter dopamine, it may attempt to trick us by triggering recollections of sexually explicit content. These pornographic flashbacks can weaken anyone, but fortunately, they only last around 5 to 10 minutes. You can trick your brain into thinking it needs food or a reward in order to stay on NoFap by giving it dopamine from other sources, such video games or food, or by watching a show you enjoy, so be on the lookout for relapses that may occur as a result of your environment. Develop your own source of intrinsic inspiration, because no amount of external stimuli, no matter how numerous and compelling, can keep you motivated for very long. To succeed, we must first cultivate the kind of intrinsic drive that keeps us going even while the extrinsic rewards we'd normally rely on aren't there. When was the last time you performed something simply for the joy of doing it? This is an example of intrinsic drive. Don't worry about the rewards when you take the NoFap challenge. This category includes a wide range of pursuits, some of which may or may not deliver a benefit or be reimbursed in any manner. Focus on where you're going and how far you've come to increase your chances of remaining on NoFap for a longer amount of time. We lose our will to achieve great things when we engage in pornographic and masturbatory behaviors. These behaviors also lower our self-esteem and cause mental illness. How quickly can you pick yourself up and adapt when life throws a curveball, or do you feel completely overwhelmed and doubt your capacity to handle the situation? When life circumstances change unexpectedly, and for the worse, such as the death of a loved one, the loss of a job, or the end of a relationship, our resilience is put to the test. Attempt novel things and adapt to the inevitable difficulties that life will inevitably present. To reduce the risk of relapse, you should avoid porn by using a porn blocker. When you don't use software that checks every website you visit for nudity, you leave yourself vulnerable to relapse and shorten your NoFap streaks, because it's simpler to find these sites.